my coffee is a little fruity. It's good. I mean, it tastes, you know how coffee can taste different? I just woke up. I'm writing my morning pages, but I take breaks sometimes while doing it. And I lost my pen in the bed, so I have to find it. But you know, sometimes I get lost in thought, like I'll just think about something and then keep writing, even though you're supposed to keep writing and keep writing. It depends like how awake I am, and it depends which day. But anyways, back to my coffee talk. Yeah, coffee can taste like a little fruity, it can taste a little bit strong, bitter. Today it's kind of like sour in a way, like fruity, you know. And it makes me think about the time in the Dominican Republic when I went to an actual like coffee factory. It was like a little girl that we were babysitting at the time, and she had a cousin, I believe, and we went on a walk and we saw the cousin working at that place. And then well, basically he showed us around. He showed us how the coffee bean comes from the flower, then it's a green kind of coffee bean. Well, it's from a he showed up like it comes from like the seed or something like that. I don't know everything about coffee. But anyways, it's like green, and then it becomes like, well, they roast it and then it becomes that brown coffee bean that we know, and then it's grounded and it becomes the one that we can brew or drip. I love coffee. I was a barista a few times here in Paris, but yeah, it can be a little bit overwhelming to be a barista here in Paris, to say the least. And yeah, it's such a job. Anyways, because you're also taking care of a whole place, a whole like workplace, so bathrooms. But I'm so happy, I'm so grateful for every work experience I've ever had. Yeah, I'm just trying to find my own place now, something that is right for me and that I can do and that I can earn money with. Yeah, because now it's a reality in my life. Yep. Okay, so back to my pages and I'll talk to you afterwards. Also, not me dreaming about Thomas from Yes Theory in my dream like that. Having coffee with him. It was such a weird like reactions and stuff. It was so not reality. Like what would actually, well, then again, sometimes dream can show us things like about reality that we might not even know, but not always. Sometimes dreams are just dreams. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Anyways, let me explain to you a little bit about pages. So when I write, like, it's not beautiful stuff. Like, I have to write in the morning, like whatever comes to mind, but also like things that annoy me the most, and sometimes I'm not sure about someone's behavior. When I just write about it, it's crystal clear. Like, there is no confusion about what's going on. I write about things that bother me, things that have happened that I can't, and it helps me to process everything in a new way and in an actual like deep way. Like, it's very deep. Everything, like anything I'm annoyed about, angry about, happy about, yeah, it helps with like a lot of stuff. Like just like going on a walk can be really helpful to empty out my thoughts in a way, or like make sense of them, you know. And again, all of this I learned in Julia Cameron's book The Artist Way, which I strongly recommend. It has freaking saved my life. So when I didn't know how to be an artist in the world and not abandon that endeavor in a world that is so financial, you know, and you have to survive, I didn't know how to keep that strong, to not like give up and it becoming like just a hobby and unimportant. But like she teaches you how to value that and not necessarily live off of it, but you could, and have courage in that and have hope in that as well, but also just and have patience with that, but also just to value it and see that doing art, doing pages, going on walks, processing things, creating, that is important, and we need people to do that, and you need yourself to do it sometimes when you're an artist. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my pages. It's probably the only day that I'm actually gonna like make cuts and vlog while I'm doing this, because you're not supposed to do that, and I can see why, but maybe it's the day that I do it. I don't know, maybe that's the goal, like it's like one time I'm gonna do it and write about it, you know, because right when I put the camera down, the first thing I write is I was just vlogging, because it's all in the moment, and then it goes deeper into things that are happening in the day, even petty things like the dishwasher's broken, or I lost a sock, anything like that, and that's what you write, and so it like leaves your mind, so you can have a clear mind for the day ahead and find solutions even, and yeah, and stop complaining and like get moving. Really, it works on resistance. So anything I was saying about resistance the other day, I think that if I just do my pages, it's gonna really help, and I won't have resistance afterwards, because all I've been writing about vlogging is, yeah, I like it, you know. I was thinking like maybe I'm exploiting that part of me that's a filmmaker, and like, you know, but no, like my inner artist is just, when I write I can have communication with my inner artist, and it's just saying, she's saying, oh, I like it, you know. So that's cool. Anyways, now let me finish these pages once and for all, and then we're gonna have a little talk about how you can be creative too. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Okay, see you very soon. I read my whole book, no, like half of it, to make an audiobook that will be, I believe, available for patrons for free, so they can have that, and also anyone can purchase that if you're interested. I'll put some excerpts, like little pieces and parts of it, so that, you know, you can, maybe you like to listen to audiobooks rather than read. And I think it's gonna be beautiful because I have a very calming voice. So yeah, better make a use of that calming voice. And it's beautiful outside. I'm about to eat, and then I'm going to edit. I will film a little bit of vlog. I don't know what we're gonna do. No, I have an idea, but maybe I'll film myself like editing and everything, so you can have the look of what that looks like in real life. And yeah, I'm super satisfied, you know. I feel like I did that. Like, I wanted to stop, my voice was like a little bit rough, but I was like, let's go, let's do it. It's silence right now where I live, like in my apartment, so let's do it now. And I got it done, except for like 2 poems. So yeah, I'm super happy. Let me show you the sky. Okay, so yeah, about to eat now. Take B12 because I'm a vegan, and you need those supplements, B12. It's usually found in the earth, it's also given to animals, like they give supplements of B12 to animals, you know, so it's not naturally in, but really it's found in the earth. That's where it's from. But because we live in a world where everything is so clean and so hygienic, we lose a lot of the B12 that's naturally in our fruits, vegetables. So we need to take B12. People, meat eaters, usually meat eaters have it because it's given to animals like supplements, or also because they eat grass. But you know, when they're in farms like that and mistreated like that, tortured like that, I think it's only supplements, but I'm not so informed on the subject yet. Anyways, so I just finished doing a bunch of different things. I will see you guys tonight, I guess, to talk a little bit about creativity. But I'm gonna take a break right now, finish a few projects, then take a break, and then I'll be back in the vlogs. See you later. Right now I'm making un aimant pour le frigo. I'm so tired, by the way. So, je recouvre un vieil aimant. Behind it, it's oh, I'll show you after. But wait. Behind it is already aimanté, and I'm covering it with black first, and then I'll paint something on top of it. So nice. Sometimes I paint with my hands, sometimes with a brush. Yeah. Creation. Okay. Okay. Basically anything can be an art project, like anything that inspires you. Even if it seems, and it's probably going to seem like a silly idea, go and follow that intuition, and I promise you it's gonna be a lot of fun. And at the end of that journey, you're gonna be left with art that you actually enjoy, but you can't ask too much of that project at first. It just has to be made for fun and the sake of creativity. And when you're done, you're probably gonna enjoy it, having made something with your hands. And as stupid as something may seem, that's creativity. It's that it takes something that seems so simple or so complicated and it makes it into something new. How to start? You just have to start. You just have to trust in your guidance, your intuition. Honestly, for me, how I started making art, I need to play a little bit. So a lot of people say that making art is not working, but it is working. At the same time, it is play. It's the play of art, the play of life. But it is artwork that is born out of that playing. So to not take things like too seriously, or to not like tire at work so fast, what you need to do is first you need to trust that you're not the person who's gonna guarantee the quality of what you do. That's gonna come through you. Oh well, it's such a big subject. I'm just touching up on it right now because I promised that I would do that, but I will talk about it in a bigger way in another video. But one thing about creation and creating, you have to kind of trust yourself. Don't listen to other people, what they're telling you, like how art should be. Like, no, not at all. How you start, and specifically start creating, do some something that you always wanted to do, you know, like start by, if you always wanted to play the guitar but you don't know, then go and find a guitar in a music shop and touch the strings just to see. You can do that. Or if you have a friend who has a guitar, ask them, can I just touch it, you know? That will spark your inspiration, it will spark your motivation, it will spark everything. So that's what I mean by, how do you start creating? You just have to start. Like, if you really want to draw things, like fantastic things or realistic things, you need to not care about the quality at first. At first you need to take a freaking pen, you need to take a pen, to buy a pen, go buy a pen, that's it. You know, that action of going and buying a pen or a set of pencils, and they can be like $1, €1, you know, those are the best, by the way, the cheap ones and colorful ones. And don't get pencils that, or pen that you think would be best for this kind of drawing that you're trying to do or that you imagine in your head. No, get the ones that are fun, that speak to your heart, that speak to your soul, that speak to you when you were a child, your inner child, you know. Like, I love this blue, it's such a big thing, it has two different, and just don't overthink it and follow your gut, get the pen. You're already going to be so interested already to try it, and then the next steps are gonna be so natural, like put the pen on the paper. Sometimes it's so easy and so simple, but we need to realize that that's how art gets made. It's by little, tiny, simple steps. So yeah, start today, start now. Yeah, just make like one little line, you know, and it's gonna be so enjoyable, like for sure. Unless maybe you're gonna think that, oh, I hate it, and you're gonna know, okay, maybe I don't want to do this and I want to do something else, but you're gonna be clearer about that. And I don't think it's gonna be that boring, honestly. It depends for the people, but I will say that I have worked with kids before, babysitting and art classes, and there are some children who are so blocked already at 5 years old, and that is so sad. It's so sad because they think that what they're doing is ugly, and that comes from like society, you know, because nothing's ugly. Like making one line of blue or black or yellow or gray, even like a poop color, that can't be ugly. It's just a thing. You need to not judge that and enjoy yourself, you know. You don't need to show that to anyone. You need to do it for yourself, because creating and creativity, first and foremost, it's for you. And if you're feeling better in your life because you found a way to just enjoy yourself and feel your inner child and reconnect with your inner child, reconnect with your life, your inspiration, your love, then you're gonna be a little bit happier, and people around you are gonna feel that and be happier themselves too, I guess. And this is not like a one size fits all kind of talk. Like, you need to obviously find your own ways of being creative and your way to creativity. But if you can just, that's my way of doing it, let's just say that. Like, I just get interested by something and then I just don't stop myself, and all these things, like thinking that what we're doing is ugly, bad, that's all very normal as well. And I touched on it in, I think, my second vlog or third vlog actually, but yeah, it was in my third vlog about resistance. So if you want me to talk more about this, I guess I'm not an expert, but actually I know I'm kind of an expert by now because, you know, it's an everyday thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little talk, and I'll see you tomorrow.